stopping and pulling on the bit and get their tongues over the bit, then you're in a real bad deal, and that's when it hurts them, and that's when they get scared of the bit and they get scared of your hands, and it takes a long time for them to get over that. So I don't know if I got this GoPro focused right or not, but I just slowly put the bit in this time of year. It's not 20 below, but it's probably 10 with this wind chill. So you live in Saskatchewan and you don't have an indoor arena, you kind of work with what you got. That's what I got. This isn't the prettiest bridling job I've ever done, that's for sure. Never fails. As soon as you got a video camera on, everything kind of goes haywire on you. But he's far from ear shy, and he's, oh boy, he's pretty good with the bridle, so I'm pretty happy with this kid. He's pretty tolerant. I make lots of mistakes too, and he forgives me. Don't hold it against me. I'm just going to walk this colt out of the yard here. I could ride him out, but I know don't matter how broke they are, and even the old geldings will give you sometimes a little bit of a challenge getting out of the yard. And I just want to get him past his buddies here, so he's thinking ahead, and I don't want to have a pissing contest right here at the gate. And if you're gonna have trouble, it's always when you're first going away from the barn, and or the herd in this case, and I just prefer to not have any issues. I got other things I want to teach them today, and having a pissing contest ain't one of them. So I'll get him down the lane here a little bit and mount up, and he's pretty good. I mean, he's looking back over his shoulder, and he's looking around at stuff, but he's walking out willingly. And we last time I had him in the yard here, I think there was a rock that he was real afraid of, so I'm gonna get back on and ride past that rock and just keep going. There's neighbors got 2 or 3 ponies at the end of the driveway here, so that'll be another challenge I'll have to get around, because that'll distract them, and you just got to keep them going forward. Oh yeah, there's that dang rock. And I got some Christmas lights up. Big Santa Claus that wasn't there last time we came through, so that's pretty scary. So I'm just going to take them over here and let them know that this is okay. Might be different, but I don't dwell too much on the stuff that they want to focus on. You know, if they're real scared, I'll take them over there and spend some time with them. If they're just wondering what the hell it is, but this getting them out and getting them away, that's your real test. You're gonna ride around in circles in an arena forever. You never find out how broke your colt is, and then when you do get them out, you're wondering why you're having problems. Well, the dang thing ain't seen the light of day, and ain't seen stuff moving, and hasn't experienced nothing, and has no trust in you outside them 4 walls of the arena. So as soon as I get them body broke and coming off your legs and getting them so you can control them, I get them out. They got to get miles on them, not hard miles, just walking out and experiencing stuff, and that's what makes them good. Then you can take them back to the arena, school them as 2-year-olds, put a bunch of time on them, get them loping nice and pretty and keeping them balanced and slow. You can do all that. You can always go back to an arena. It's tough to take them out of an arena and out into a yard when they ain't never been outside the four walls of the arena. These guys are only as brave as you are, so you want a fearless horse, you're gonna have to be fearless yourself. Okay, here we go. Last time I was out this way, I had to walk them down this lane, so gonna be interesting to see what he's afraid of this time. The ponies are just over yonder here, and see what he thinks of them. The wind is still coming from the west today, but it's not as strong. It's probably only 5 or 7 miles an hour. Yesterday I think it was at about 12. So I want these guys moving out. I want them with their heads up and their ears ahead and looking forward and thinking about stuff and still listening to you. Moving out. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on this guy. Move forward more. He's moving out pretty good. He's not even looking over his back yet for his buddies. So every time you take them out, they get a little more confident because they know they're going out and they're coming back to their friends. They just gotta bear with you and know that they're gonna be okay. And this is truly the secret to getting good broke horses and keeping them happy and keeping them willing and keeping them wanting to please you. You don't push them, you ain't gonna get much. You don't ask for much, you ain't gonna get much. So yeah, he's a little worried about them ponies. They may come running over here and he's gonna turn and do a 180 and head back to the safety of his herd, but he might be okay. We're gonna head out a different direction, and we had quite a bit of snow this winter, but most of it's melted. My neighbor's gonna think, daggum, there she goes again talking away to herself, but I got me a GoPro, so I'm really not talking to myself. Yeah, the ponies aren't even too curious. They've seen us coming and going, and hey, what do you say, big guy? Huh? Them little brats. Hey, let's carry on. We had such good wind the other day. We put some windbreaks out here for a snow fence and blew the damn windbreak over, but still kind of working like a snow fence, so we're gonna just keep it like that. Now this is where I'm getting a little bit of resistance. He's wanting to slow and poke around. So sometimes right about here is where I'll push him a little more, make him trot or lope out, just to get him away from home a little quicker and not thinking about home. He's wanting to move towards the herd here a little bit on the left, so I put my left leg on him and just try and get him to track a straight line going away. No zigzags or there, he's going pretty good. He's staying pretty relaxed. I'm gonna kiss him up into a lope here. A little more organized. Staying between my hands. Good job. I'm going to stop him and reward him for that. He hasn't done a whole lot of loping, so this is all pretty kind of foreign to him. I'm going to cross this deep ditch here and head into that other field and head towards them gullies where the deer were hiding on me yesterday. Not that they're going to be there again. They'll probably never bed down there again. So this would be, I guess, the third time I had this colt out. First time I backed him, I rode him out, and he just kind of ponied and followed Big Bill. So, boy, I'm out of shape. I need to do more loping. I'm out in this nice wide open field. The sun is shining. There's no wind. I'm gonna do a little bit of schooling and training here, and I'm gonna get this colt to do some hip yielding and come off my legs a little bit. I'm gonna stop him and do a pivot on the forehand, put my right leg on him and shift him to the left. He's gonna face home here. He might hesitate. Good job. Step him ahead. I don't have my spurs on. I usually need spurs on this guy. Got a little dull sided on me there for a bit, but make him go the other way. This is kind of his poorer direction. They all got it. One side's a little more suppler than the other. Same with their leads. Gonna walk them out. Whew, I'm actually getting hot here. A little overdressed. Reinforce that. I'm going to do a side pass to the left, keep them from trickling forward. Most of my arena training I actually do outside. I try not to keep them going round and round and round in dang circles and getting bored in an arena. They learn so much more, so faster, so much quicker when they're willing and free and thinking forward. Try pivot on the hocks here and moving his shoulder. Tell I don't have my spurs on. Just a little lethargic yet. And his turns, wanting to step back on me. I ain't no professional trainer, and I know I'm probably not using them reins right, but if I can at least get the basics through to them, I'd try it this other direction. Oh. A little better this direction. Wants to trickle out as soon as he points home. Okay. I'm going to kiss him up to a lope, and going to ask him for his left lead. So use my right leg, shift his left hip in, and see if he's going to strike out on that left lead. Nope, wrong lead. So I didn't have him balanced good enough. I'm gonna ask him again. This horse is right leaded. He always has trouble with his left. He's gonna do it again. Again. Well, heck, why didn't I just ask for a left lead? Would have made me look a lot smarter. Try it again. This time I want him reinforce this right leg and make sure he's coming off of it, because he ain't. He's just picking up his good old favorite lead, and I'm gonna pick this left shoulder up. Ask him again. There we go. Blocked his right shoulder. And I'm just gonna let him lope. This is a great big growthy colt. He needs to learn how to move, how to handle himself, before I can start messing with him. He's got a nice little lope. He stays pretty steady, and I don't need to do a whole lot of fixing and monkeying around. That just makes him look like crap. Good job, buddy. So he did it. I want him to stop and think about that. Plus the fat girl up top needs to air up. So that was better. We got to work on that left lead, and that's how we did it. My other issue yesterday when that filly took off on me is, I guess there was a hole. She, even if he just goes in part ways and I turn him out, I'd be happy with that. Yep, he's trying. Attaboy. Make sure I don't lose the GoPro. Good job. Now I'm gonna just let him chill here. We're gonna get back out of here. That was real awesome. Sometimes you get in the middle of nowhere and having to bushwhack through a spot. This is your only choice. Now I'm gonna back him up here. He thinks he's in a bit of a pickle because of all these twigs. These they're nice soft twigs and they're small. There you go, big guy. Walk through all this debris and watch where we're walking and pay attention to what's going on. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of deadfall here. He's not real crazy about going through this, but we'll take him one step at a time. Okay, that's a real common reaction. I don't want to do this, but encourage him forward. Here we go. Good. Good job. You just got to keep pushing. You ain't going to push, you ain't going to get nothing out of him. He's a little worried about this stuff behind him. I want him to stop and have a look. Make sure no old ghosts or relics are going to pop out of there right now. If they did, I think he'd come out of his skin. Good job. Wind's starting to pick up on me here. I'm still riding out of it. Well, now we got more junk piles to get through. Last time I rode through here, these buildings were kind of standing. Ain't standing anymore, so I see there's some good game trails through here, so I'm gonna stick to that. A wagon. I kind of want this colt to go on this side of it. He's thinking maybe he should just skirt around the whole damn thing. Just let him stop and look. Yeah, he wants to skirt. We're gonna go this way. You're okay, big guy. Hey, what the heck? So, I'm a couple miles from home now. Probably 3 or so. I'm just riding on a crossroad that is 2 miles east of us and heading north. And I'm really liking how this colt is working. He's moving forward and his ears are ahead and he's looking and he's watching for everything and he's staying willing. I don't have any pressure on my lines. I'm not pushing him. He's just real enthusiastic about moving onward and upward, and he's getting more and more confident every mile you put on him, and that's the secret to building confident horses. It ain't waving stuff at them and, oh well, looky over there, there's my deer herd. I didn't think they were too far away. I'm gonna see how close I can get to them. I wish I had a I'm going to try and stay up top here where I can keep an eye on them. I wish I had a telephoto lens. It's Mr. Flagg and his fancy camera when I need them. They're just kind of watching me. At least these guys are out in the open, and I'm going to see what Quentin thinks of them. I hope I'm aiming this dang GoPro in the right direction, but I'll bet you them was the girls that ran into me yesterday. I hope they're minding their P's and Q's today. I bet you they won't let me get very close. My horse hasn't spotted them yet. Of course we're going into the wind at them. I can still see a set of ears over the hill. I ain't gonna run. I'm just gonna go real slow and see what this colt's reaction is gonna be when we get up to him. Oh yeah, there's my set of ears. I'd like to say that's her, but they all look the same when they're coming at you. I don't think Quentin's seen them yet. Now I got tears running in my eyes from the wind. I just want them to stop and see them before they get spooked and bound away. See how close I can get. They're going to start running on me here. I don't know if he sees them yet. They haven't moved, and there, I think he sees them. They're doing that. Just stay still. Routine again. Okay, he sees them and he's going forward. He made the choice. So we're gonna go check him out. My guess is as soon as I go down this little hill, they're gonna take off. And as soon as they start moving, there they go. Yep, back down into the gully. Well, let's see if we can catch up to them, Quentin. They're down in that gully. I bet you it's the same girls. They were heading north when they hit me, so this is about 1.5 miles north. Oh, this colt's kind of enthusiastic. Took the left lead. Went from getting hit by a deer to chasing them today. Oh yeah, they're hiding in there. Smart old broads. Probably hiding in that thicket there. I'll betcha. Now my horse is going, what the hell was that all about? Well, they could be in the neighbor's cattle pasture.